Episode 1 of The Elusive Samurai begins with a look at the distant past. The narrator delves into a tale about a hero named Takauji Ashikaga. The former jokes that Takuiji isn't this anime's main star. Then we cut away to the show's true protagonist, Tokiyuki Hojou, and learn it's the year 1333. Tokiyuki resides on the Kamakura Wakamiyaoji Shogunate site. Several men chase after Tokiyuki and tell him that he must attend archery practice. Tokiyuki ignores the gentleman and starts misbehaving. Meanwhile, several nobles are infuriated by Tokiyuki's behavior because they're trying to send off Takauji. Suddenly, Takauji finds Tokiyuki hiding somewhere and confronts him. Takauji tells Tokiyuki he's departing to Kyoto to quell the former emperor's uprising. He wants to show Tokiyuki that he sides with the Hojou family. Takauji departs, and a girl named Kyoko confronts Tokiyuki. She reminds Tokiyuki that he'll become the rightful heir of the shogunate one day. Moreover, Kyoko says she plans to have Tokiyuki marry her in the future, much to Tokiyuki's dismay. Tokiyuki flees after hearing more men trying to find him. These gentlemen compare Tokiyuki to Takauji, stating how they wish he acted more like Takauji. They fear Tokiyuki will act like a puppet ruler like his father, Lord Takatoki. Kyoko doesn't see the issue with that. She argues that Tokiyuki is a kind boy, despite lacking talent and a strong will. The men call it quits for today, depart, and continue to badmouth Tokiyuki. Another boy, who happens to be Tokiyuki's older brother, greets Tokiyuki. The two head to the rooftop to discuss their father, Tokiyuki's future position, and why his older brother won't claim the shogunate role after Takatoki passes. Then, the two gentlemen from earlier find Tokiyuki on the rooftop. Tokiyuki leaps off the roof and flees the scene while the two men chase after him. Eventually, Tokiyuki hops on top of a cherry blossom tree. He reflects on how much he admires Kamakura town because it's peaceful and fun. Moreover, Tokiyuki says he doesn't need high status or honor. Also, Tokiyuki doesn't mind if folks call him cowardly or lazy. Then, a girl confronts Tokiyuki, and Tokiyuki is startled by her presence. Suddenly, the Shinano province's Shinto priest, Yorishige Suwa, arrives and startles Tokiyuki. Yorishige tells Tokiyuki he traveled to Kamakura to pray for its protection. He confirms he completed his task and wants to inform Takatoki that he did. Additionally, Yorishige tells Tokiyuki that the girl who recently greeted him is his female assistant Shizuku. Yorishige argues Shizuku is great at secret arts and general affairs. Shizuku confirms Yorishige's prayers are a sham, but he can see into the future. Yorishige demonstrates his future sight abilities and peers into Tokiyuki's future. He knows what'll happen to Tokiyuki. Yorishige teases Tokiyuki about it, causing Tokiyuki to yell at him. This entices Yorishige to tell Tokiyuki what will happen in 2 years concerning the latter. Yorishige says Tokiyuki will become an exceptional hero some will fear and others will admire. Moreover, Yorishige says Tokiyuki will change his country's destiny. Before he shares more details, Tokiyuki departs and ponders Yorishige's words. Tokiyuki visits his brother and discusses Yorishige's remarks with him. His brother argues that Tokiyuki has the skills to become a wonderful hero one day. Meanwhile, we cut away to Takauji and his men. Takauji informs everyone they will raid Kyoto to suppress the former emperor's uprising. Before then, Takuiji murders one of his comrades, causing others to panic. Then, someone reports Takauji's betrayal. He states that Takauji murdered the army they sent to Kyoto. Moreover, he says several samurai gathered around Takauji after hearing this news. He reports the Nitta army has grown, and Takauji's eldest son, Senjuo, was entrusted to Yoshisada Nitta and became the army's general. Additionally, he says the Nitta army plans to attack Kamakura next. Some time passes. We cut away to several dead bodies, including Kyoko and her father's. Then, we receive several title cards and scenes. On these title cards, the narrator says for Tokiyuki to become a hero, he has to lose everything. We receive more details about Kamakura's current predicament. We learn that 800 members of the Hojou clan committed suicide. Tokiyuki stands in front of his father and can't believe the carnage unfolding before his eyes. Yorishige and Shizuku confront Tokiyuki. The former tells Tokiyuki that Takatoki wanted him to protect Tokiyuki. Yorishige says he'll take Tokiyuki to his territory of Suwa in Shinano. The former says he foresaw this tragedy via his powers and prepared an escape plan in advance. Tokiyuki wants to commit suicide along with his father and brother. Yorishige doesn't plan to let Tokiyuki do that. He, Tokiyuki, and Shizuku watch the samurai murder more of Kamakura's people from afar. Tokiyuki can't believe Takauji would entice people to commit such horrid atrocities. Yorishige offers to help Tokiyuki seek revenge, but Tokiyuki doesn't want to trust him. Moreover, Tokiyuki doesn't believe he and the others can avenge his father's demise. Tokiyuki reflects on the matter further. He suggests Yorishige let him perish along with his people. Yorishige pushes Tokiyuki off a cliff so he can perish with everyone. Tokiyuki lands on the ground, and Yorishige informs the samurai that Takayuki's other son survived. The samurai chase after Tokiyuki, but Tokiyuki uses his clever elusive tactics to evade them. He regroups with Yorishige and Shizuka on the hill. Yorishige tells Tokiyuki that running and hiding are exceptional skills for heroes. The samurai fire several arrows at our trio. Yorishige rambles on about how unwise Takauji is for not murdering Tokiyuki. Nonetheless, Yorishige says Tokiyuki and Takauji are heroes with opposed fates. However, Yorishige knows Tokiyuki can't win with his current tactics alone. Yorishige says he'll help Tokiyuki gather allies, build military strength, and strengthen his intellect. Yorishige, Tokiyuki, and Shizu flee Kamakura on a horse. The former says they must tread carefully, as many people aim to kill him now. Yorishige says he'll tell Tokiyuki why he's helping him after the latter reclaims Kamakura. The episode ends with the narrator telling the audience that this is the start of Tokiyuki's wild journey.